we have your first hands-on tutorial. So I'm going to click the link. Okay. And so here, this is what I was telling you. There's a little video.
If you're watching this video, then you probably need to create digital graphics like a logo, a website, or maybe a poster. It's a business card, and it's create and use what we project.
Okay, so obviously I'm not playing the whole thing, but that is just going to give you a little like brief about what you are about to experience. All right. So then you're going to click Begin Tutorial in Illustrator. All right. And so when you do that, you'll have in your Discover panel, which is that panel that I had opened up with the little magnifying glass, you now see it says take a tour of the app, hands-on tutorial, beginner, 5 minutes, start tutorial. All right. And look, it magically opened up a document for me. So check this out. All right, so right here, we now have some steps and some pictures showing us what we are doing, all right? So the toolbar located on the left contains tools you'll use to create and edit artwork. You'll start by exploring the selection tool, which you'll use a lot to select, move, resize artwork. From the menu above, choose View, Fit All in Windows. So that's my first step, menu, view. This one's not in alphabetical order, and I can't ever find anything in here, but somewhere it says Fit All in Window. There it is, Fit All in Window. All right, so that's done. Then the next step says select the selection tool from the toolbar and click on the second artboard. You might be going, what is the selection tool? What are they talking about? See, there are these little question marks here that say show location. So if you just click on one of those, it lights up blue and it says, here's where it is. So that's the selection tool that you're looking for. Then it says, now drag the moon across the poster design and drop it in the right corner. So just like they're doing in this demonstration here, getting the selection tool, taking the moon and moving it. So if I just move this out of the way so I can see, click on the moon and drag it. Okay. Now that step is done. So I'll click next. Then it says we're going to explore hidden tools. The artwork on the left is missing the sun. Oh no, I have to move the panel again. Oh well. In the toolbar, press and hold the rectangle tool to see the other nested tools. Okay, so what are they talking about? Oh, right there. Toolbar, press and hold the rectangle tool to see the other. All right, so I press and hold. Oh, and now I can see all of these shape tools there. All right, see that? So it says select the ellipse tool. All right, so I click on that one. And then in the blue sky area, drag to make a circle. As you drag, look for intersecting magenta guides that indicate a perfect circle. All right, so see how I'm moving around and I have these little pink bars, well, I don't know what you want to call them, little pink lines that keep showing up. These are called guides and smart guides. And they're usually on by default, but if they are not, you can go into View and look for the word Smart Guides right here and check them on or off if you're using them, okay? So, sorry, that wasn't supposed to happen. From here, I'm going to start dragging out. And when I see these little intersections, I know that that's a perfect circle and I can release. All right. Then it says, and if it's not a perfect circle, it's not a big deal. Okay. You're just exploring where the tools are. So then grab the circle from the dot in the middle and drag it to the top of the cloud as shown. Now, something they don't tell you to do first, but something that I need you to know is that in between steps, you always need to go back into that selection tool, all right? So what will happen is that if I'm still in a shape tool and I go to do something else here, like I think, oh, I'm just going to drag this around or whatever, all I'll end up doing is drawing another shape, okay? So in between these steps, go back to the selection tool, and that way you can pick this up and move it around like they want. Okay, so grab the circle from the dot in the middle, drag it on top of the cloud as shown. Okay. And so it says objects are stacked in the order they are created, but you can rearrange them. You'll see how to do that soon. And then next. So then they're talking about zooming in and zooming out. And we're running out of time, so I'm going to go ahead and tell you, like, you're going to go through this. It's going to teach you how to zoom in and out. You'll go to next. You'll do all those steps. You'll go to next. You'll go to next until you're finished. Now, once you finish, it'll say, nice work, you've completed this. And then all of the things that you've just done will be in this document. Now, how are you going to prove that to me? What do you think? Screenshot. That's a good idea, but no. That's actually a really good idea. That would make things so much easier to grade. So unfortunately, it's not a screenshot. You're going to actually have to turn in the document. Sorry, going back to your course. In this bottom part of the course, or in the bottom part of the assignment, and this is in, I think, each of them, it says when you finish, go to Menu, File, Save As, and choose Save to your computer. This is very important, okay? It tries to say, like, you want to save this to the cloud. Don't do that. It'll make it impossible to turn in. It's a big mess. So don't, not to the cloud. Save to your computer. And then you can name it something. I say name it your name. You know, assignment 1, whatever. But you do need to name it. So we would go to File, Save As. See what I mean? They really want you to save to that cloud. They're making it all blue and attractive. No, you want to save on your computer. Okay, and then you're going to pick a spot on your computer where you are going to put all of your classwork. So you have the option of creating a folder, or maybe you have like a special place already that you put your assignments. Doesn't matter to me. I'm going to go ahead and put this on my desktop because it'll be very easy for me to find. So this will be my first tutorial. And I don't judge people on spelling, by the way, if you haven't noticed. It's not my forte. All right. So I named it, and then this is the second part. It should default to .ai. That means Illustrator file. That means that when I get it, I can open it up in Illustrator and see what you've done. If you save it to a different kind of file here, and I can't open it the way that I want to, I'm going to make you resubmit it. So just check there. Say, okay, it's AI, it's Illustrator.ai. That's the kind of file it is. Cool, save. And that's all you need to worry about on that menu as of right now. Then these little boxes will pop up and you'll just click OK. Nothing to do there. And then bam, it's saved. Would it be the first time? Okay. So now, back in my course, I'm going to upload this file, this AI file, wherever I have saved it to. And they look like that. And I'll go open. And there you go. And then you'll submit it. And then you'll tell me, I hated this. No, I'm just kidding. You won't say that. You'll be like, this was awesome. You don't have to type anything. I'm just kidding with you. But anyway, you'll just click submit. And that is how you submit these tutorials. Any questions?